Hi, I am Hope Stafford with the Hope Helps Group at Realty One Group Premier, and I am here with Keve Brockington of Keve Lawn and Landing. Thank you so much for being here, Keve.
Well, thank you, Hope. Thank you for having me.
Can you go ahead and give your contact info so that people can reach out to you if they need their lawn care done?
Yes, I can. If you're looking to have lawn service, basic lawn cutting, edging, trimming, weed pulling, leaf removal, you name it, gutters, some tree trimming, you can reach Keve Brockington at 720-284-4282. And Keve Brockington is me, the owner, Keve Lawn and Land. And once again, basic landscaping needs, if you need rock removed or replaced, mulch, any various land settings that you are interested in, sod, sand, we can talk about
Do you have an email?
it. Yes, I do. The email is KEV as in Victor, E12 at gmail.com.
Great. And well, you answered one of my questions as to what kind of lawn and yard care you do. So we'll move on. What impact has the quarantine had on your business?
It's had a big impact, mainly with the customers, because a lot of them, Hope, you and I had talked earlier, that a lot of my clientele is over the um, recommended age that folks should not be outside, which is, 60 to 60 plus in various ways. And, just seeing them and not being able to contact them and have the interaction that I generally do and usually do with my customers I see week in and week out has impacted me like emotionally because, a lot of them are getting older and I care about their health. I'm able to talk through like their children or grandchildren when they're outside at a safe distance. But I genuinely care. These are a lot of people that gave me a chance when I first started, and they've been loyal to me, and I want to stay loyal to them, and I want them to stay safe because they're really the foundation of my brand. Also, the hardship is just not being able to work. We kind of joke that I think I'm losing a little strength in my arms and legs with some of my equipment that I've got to move around in and out of the truck. So I miss the physical aspect of it. It's pretty much my workout outside of what I do around the house in spare time, but I miss the environment. I grew up in Colorado. I'm born and raised, Colorado baby from elementary through college. And, I love our state and I love all it has to offer. I love our seasons. That's the thing as well. With my job, I get to work outside, when everything's changing, when it's starting to get dormant, and then when the leaves fall. So, um, I just really like what I do and I love being outside and I'm familiar with the area. Like I said, born and raised. So it's the place to be if you want to do landscaping or be outside is Colorado.
So, what are some things that people should be doing to their yards right now?
Actually, right now is a good time for aeration. With that said, it's not absolutely necessary. I have clients that love it and swear by it and live by it and won't have it any other way. And I have others that just, go the route of fertilizer. That's something that is universal. I believe that everyone should be doing, even if it's just a private lawn, just your own home, or if you have someone like myself come out to apply it. This is the time of year to do it. We're going to start having some, probably wet rain snow mixes, but definitely the rain's going to come. And you want to do it around now. It looks
Okay.
around, at least in my neighborhood and what I've seen, the limited space that I've been around recently, is that everyone's getting green for the most part. But those dry spots that you see and whatnot can definitely use anything from Easy Seed, which is also a type of fertilizer that's pretty much an instant grass growth. The only thing is that you must water it accordingly. Like it's recommended 2 times per day. But if you have little dead spots and whatnot that need to be patched up, not necessarily taken out and removed entirely, there's different products out there. So that, and if you have a lot of flowers and a lot of pollen around in your neighborhood, possibly to look for something as far as wasp or bee repellent. I mean, not bee necessarily because we need the bees,
Right.
but the wasp, they can be dangerous, and especially if you have little ones or dogs outside and whatnot, and you're just kind of not paying attention and they're flying around, they'll get you. So things like that. I wouldn't rush into starting your sprinkler system yet. if you have one, and or if you have one, you know, just a wand or a handheld, that's great. But if you have a sprinkler system, I don't think it's like in dire need to get that going right away. We personally have one, and I'm thinking the end of April, like the middle of May is probably when I think we're gonna need to turn it on. And with that said, too, if folks do decide to fertilize their yards, it is important that you do have a hose or, you know, a handheld or manual sprinkler, because you don't want your lawn to burn out on these days. The heat's about to kick up next week, especially.
Well, Keve, thank you so much for the good information, and I really appreciate you being here. And
No, no, Hope, thank you for this opportunity. I hope I was informative and able to help. And anyone, like I said, 720-284-4282. And that's Keve Lawn and Land, Inc. And then you can find me at KEVE12@gmail.com. But once again, no,
perfect.
Hope, I appreciate this. And,
Yeah,
you know, I look forward to everyone getting out and being able to enjoy their backyard and barbecue sooner than later.
absolutely.